In the heart of coffee-growing regions, where the air is filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, lies a process that enhances the flavors and complexity of this beloved beverage. Welcome to the world of honey coffee processing. This journey starts in the fields where farmers meticulously handpick coffee cherries at the peak of their ripeness. Every cherry is then sorted with precision, ensuring only the absolute best are selected for the next stage. Once harvested, these cherries are sent for pulping. But here's the twist. Unlike traditional methods that strip away all the outer pulp, honey processing leaves some of it intact. This layer, known as the mucilage, is a sticky, sugary substance that coats the coffee beans. Retaining this mucilage is the essence of honey processing, and it's what gives honey coffee its unique sweetness and distinct flavor profile. After pulping, the coffee beans, still encased in their mucilage, are transferred to fermentation tanks. Here, they undergo a carefully monitored fermentation process. This fermentation is a delicate dance between the beans and the natural yeasts and bacteria present in the environment. It's a symbiotic relationship that essentially cooks the beans in their own juices. During this fermentation process, which can last anywhere from 12 hours to a few days, the beans are bathed in the sticky sweetness of the mucilage. This is where the magic of honey processing really starts to shine. The sugars in the mucilage break down, enriching the beans with notes of fruit, caramel, and yes, honey. It's this intricate interplay of the fermentation process that gives honey-processed coffee its signature sweetness and complex flavor profile. But wait, the journey isn't over yet. Once the fermentation process is complete, it's time for drying. The beans, still sticky with mucilage, are laid out on drying beds. Under the gentle warmth of the sun, they dry slowly and naturally. This process can take up to 2 weeks, and it's essential for developing the beans' flavor and aroma. The beans are turned periodically to ensure they dry evenly. This prevents over-fermentation and mold growth, ensuring the highest quality beans possible. It's a labor-intensive process, but its importance cannot be overstated. The slow drying process allows the beans to truly absorb the flavors of the mucilage, creating a coffee that is sweet, fruity, and incredibly complex. Finally, the beans are ready for milling. This is where they are hulled, removing the now dried and crunchy mucilage and revealing the green coffee beans underneath. But these aren't just any green coffee beans. They're honey-processed beans, imbued with the flavors of their own sweetness. The milled beans are then sorted and graded based on size and quality, ensuring only the best beans make it to the final stage. It's a meticulous process, but one that ensures every cup of honey-processed coffee is as perfect as it can be. Finally, the green coffee beans are ready for roasting. This is where the magic truly happens, as the beans undergo a transformation, unlocking their full flavor potential. The roasting process is more than just a cooking step. It's an art form, a dance of heat and time that develops the beans' complex flavors and aromas. The beans are heated until they reach an internal temperature that allows for the Maillard reaction, the same process that gives a seared steak its robust flavor and caramelization to occur. Then, the moment of truth, brewing the honey-processed coffee. It could be as an espresso shot, where hot water is forced through the finely ground beans, or perhaps a pour-over, where hot water is poured over the beans and gravity does the work. Each method extracts the flavors differently, creating a unique taste and experience. With its complex flavors, delightful sweetness, and lingering finish, honey coffee is a true embodiment of the art and science of coffee processing.